Let's go!
What up, y'all? It's on Prawn, and I wanted to talk about the new gameplay footage we got for Xenoverse 3, specifically with the new trailer and footage captured by Globku and IGN. I'm only going to be focusing on these videos as they are concrete confirmation of what's actually coming to the game, and not go into any kind of speculations or theories or new news that we get from other YouTubers that are consistently documenting this game. I just advise others to take incoming news with a grain of salt as well, unless it's coming directly from Bandai, VJump, Bird Studio, and other sources directly linked to the game. Well, first off, all the visuals look stunning. The character models feel like some kind of fusion between how Dragon Ball Legends, The Breakers, and Squadra interpret Toriyama's art style into 3D. The city scale feels massive, and it seems like there will be a ton to look at and explore. We get a brief glimpse at the item shop and a cafe. Castle Corp's influence is all over the place, and they've definitely upgraded with the times, as I'd imagine Bulma has taken over for the company, elongating her lifespan with whatever this shit is around her neck. Her, Piccolo, Gamma 1 and 2 seem to be the only recognizable existing characters from the series still around, so I'm assuming everyone else has either passed from old age or killed or something. But I'm sure Rosie's still alive somewhere too. I'm assuming this building is some kind of transport station. We'll probably ride along in these yellow tubes to get around parts of the city quickly until we're able to fly around or possibly drive. Great ape advertisements, Namek logos for the Namekian residents, I presume. Some other various logos for what I believe are for PvP, some music event, and some kind of dance event, and something involving a dinosaur or something. I don't know. Also, these two ladies are wearing the exact same outfit. These ads for cars make me think we're really going to be able to drive and fly a car in the city, but I'm not trying to get my hopes up. I don't know. Maybe this is that dance advert we briefly saw earlier. We get a look at another chill spot. There's a bar, what looks like a club space to the right, and some unrecognizable shop to the left. Some more pods, not sure what these are for, though the apartment also had a pod inside it as well. Saiyan Energy. This feels like some advert for a sports drink or something. Maybe this giant tabloid behind Bulma is a map of the city. As John and Brett fight in this battle designed city map, there's an advertisement for recruiting new warriors to the GS, which we now know actually stands for Great Saiyaman Corp and not Great Saiyan. After the fight, we get a shot of Gamma 1 in front of that transport hub I mentioned earlier, but behind him you can see what I think is a full map of the city and a route of all mini sections we'll be able to explore later. This next shot I can only assume is GS HQ, and if you look under the Capsule Corp Stadium station, you'll see GS members standing eerily similar to how robots in Kanton City were positioned for parallel quests and versus mode. We get some more close-up shots with John walking through. There's a capsule station here. Maybe we'll be able to use these capsules like in OG Dragon Ball for vehicles and other stuff. We get a shot of a food station with this giant dude on the inside and what looks like Bulma's garden in the background from her house. The next interesting thing is the school. We're actually going to be attending an academy this go around at West City University. And we've seen this guy's twin earlier too. Now this inside shot is really interesting. In the trailers before, we've only been focused on the humans and Saiyan race, so it is nice to get confirmation that other races will be returning. Here in the top left, you'll see a fat Namekian NPC, which I hope we have the option to make our own characters big boned. Down below, we have what appears to be a male Majin, a red-skinned Namekian waving on this railing, and a student sporting Goku's alphabet shirt. In the classroom, we'll get a look at another Namekian student, that same Majin NPC from before. And way in the back, I know it's hard to tell, but I believe that's a member of Frieza's race. Meeting our fellow students in the story, we're introduced to Lilica and Rom, who Rom appears to either be of a demon race or a Glind, which I've seen people talk about this the new race coming, but I'm still taking it with a grain of salt until we actually get a confirmation we can make our races into this. Tap is going to be filling the delinquent rival role at the school, and he's a Saiyan with an actual moving tail. Here's hoping we get the same thing in the game. We get a quick shot of what I assume is a training room / gym or examination room before seeing the GS squad pull up on a mission and doing similar poses to the ones Great Saiyaman did long ago. It looks like John summons Brett here to use as an assist, with him doing the same kick attack as he did on us earlier. John does Meteor Strike on these evil dudes, an evasive skill from Xenoverse 2, though the battle system has been overhauled in the gameplay, so I think this is now just a regular skill move. John does Goku's rapid kick combo from Xeno 2, then what looks like Vegeta's combo string in the next shot. We then get a look at Soul Unlock, where John transforms into Trunks in his iconic first appearance. He does Burning Slash and finishes the goon with his ultimate. We get Piccolo aura farming before he showcases Light Grenade, which I can't lie looks just a little underwhelming. I feel like the attack should be way bigger and brighter. Krillin appears looking much taller than normal. I don't know if it's just me, but he look like longer? I don't know. Also, he's wearing his old shoes from OG Dragon Ball here. His Destructo Disc Assault looks pretty clean. Next is the GOAT Tien rocking his fit he wore in the Cell Saga, demonstrating the Neo Tri-Beam, which again is blue this time around. I don't know why this attack isn't yellow anymore, but the blue Tri-Beam always seemed kind of off to me. We got Saiyan Saga Vegeta with no Scouter doing his dirty fireworks move he used on Kui during the Namek arc. John reappears, then doing Vegeta's Galagun and transforming into a Super Saiyan similar to how Goku and Vegeta transformed in the Broly movie and posing like Super Saiyan Goku's first appearance. John does Kaioken Assault, ending it in the same way Goku finished Nappa, which I hope this ending for the move is saved from when you're actually finishing off opponents and not just gonna be the staple to the combo every time. Brett brings up a perfume bottle and a Dragon Ball, and our man John looks confused as I guess this is supposed to be our first time seeing one, which also leads me to believe that John, or our player character, is some kind of reincarnation or another wished character like how our main character was in Xeno 1. We get another shot of Piccolo with his eyes closed as John talks to Gamma 1, John communicating with the GS crew, and Tap landing a hair butt on this robot. Also, other members of his delinquent crew also have Saiyan tails, though this guy's just looking rather limp. Must be cold in the training room or something. We then are showed Bulma hiding from something. A bunch of rubble scattered around. Then we see John charging towards the camera with a sword and cutting off a grape ape's tail. Now, I believe this scene and the one with Bulma are connected somehow, but who this Ozaru is, or circumcising, is up for debate. And that pretty much ends the official trailer with Xeno 3. Still no official look at Goku though, which is really interesting. Maybe he's being saved for one of the final trailers along with all the other races we'll be able to choose in more customizations later. Now let's talk about the actual gameplay. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm really mixed on these new mechanics. The lack of a key bar, stamina bar, cooldowns on abilities, a big emphasis on soul charge and soul assist. The direction the combat is going doesn't feel like Xenoverse, and heck, it doesn't even really feel like a typical Dragon Ball game. I was hoping for a more streamlined update version of Xenoverse 2's combat, or even something similar to Sparking Zero or even older Tenkaichi games. It looks less like an arena fighter and more like a traditional MMO style combat system. As some others that people have reacted, it feels like the Breakers 2.0 mixed with Kakarot gameplay. And maybe it's just the 10 years of being used to a certain style of gameplay, but the majority of Dragon Ball games have a focus on charging your ki and unleashing special techniques and abilities. And though the cooldowns appear to be quick, we won't be able to fully judge the changes till we actually have the game in our hands. Maybe the focus was going for a more casual playstyle to attract as many new players as possible, which is a smart idea business-wise, but at the end of the day, we're just going to have to wait and see how this actually feels when we're playing it ourselves. But anyway, how do y'all feel? I'm guessing we still have a little more than a year before the game comes out, and the devs still have plenty more to cook for us. I'm trying to stay neutral and critical as more news hits the airways, because an over majority of the people glazing every little thing will hinder aspects of the game that actually need more testing and need to be talked about critically. Because if we just continue to glaze this game, nothing's going to change. But obviously the devs are listening to the requests that we wanted for the past 10 years for a new game. So it's not the time to stop being critical, because with enough pushback or enough vocal range, it may result in things changing before the actual launch. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. But as always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like and share with the community. I love to hear y'all's opinions on this. Until the next one, peace.